Hey everybody, I'm back again. I know it's like just a few days ago I was back again after 2 months being gone. But yeah, like said in my last live session that I'd be on eventually sometime in a week or so, or within a week of what happened this past weekend. Um, so I'm feeling pretty good. Um, Hey, Sharon. Hey, Wanda. So, feeling pretty good. Just a basic chemo today, so didn't really affect me. So, sitting at home, binge watching it as I usually do. It's like, yeah, let's go online and go live. Um, but basically, yeah, this past weekend, oh my God, that was so much fun. Uh, Huge shout out to Tucker's, Hogan's, Stewart's, Wormley's. Um, that was awesome. I'm so happy you guys showed up and had fun. I really do hope you guys had fun when we yeah, Field of Dreams. Yeah. Some people may find it corny. Hey Mitchell, go to the Field of Dreams and just, find it corny to go to some little touristy site, but um, and I'm not a baseball fan, but I don't know. I love the movie, so and I went there with mom and dad and Melissa back in the early '90s, and it's like that was pretty awesome, and it's like I want to go again. Um, and see what's going on, and especially after the that one fucking idiot destroyed. Hey Penny, hey Lori, hey Tyler. So especially if that one idiot decided to destroy part of the infield outfield. I don't know exactly what happened, but talked about that in my last video. But it's like I don't know. The Field of Dreams is like it's iconic. It's a movie set prop. I'm not too sure what you want to call it. Thanks, Tyler. That I don't know. When you get there, it's just zen is the word I kind of want to use. It's just peaceful. I mean, first of all, it was a beautiful day. Not many clouds in the sky. Perfect temperature, like in the high 70s, I think it was, the mid 70s. The nice wind blowing. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, it was just zen to me. And when we got there, I went up to the booth where they have all the memorabilia for sale. Hint, hint. Saw that they do house tours, the tours of the house. It was about 45 minutes, but I'll get into that later. They got T-shirts. I didn't want my T-shirt because I thought, well, this and a T-shirt, no, that would be too corny. But yeah, so got my T-shirt, got my hat, and booked the 12:45, I think it was, tour the house. Went down to the baseball field, just walked around a little bit, saw people kind of, playing catch, and several people lining up to, to bat, at least. Hey Rose, hey Matt, hey Franklin. People lining up to bat, it's like, just like kind of hit a ball into the outfield of Field of Dreams. My goal was to quote run. Those are quotes. Can't run very much these days anymore. So kind of sauntering, fast walk. So anyway, people are playing. This one guy stepped up and decided to play pitcher for a while, which is kind of cool. Try to get his kids in, try to bat. And one of them, he was not into it all whatsoever. The other kid was, I don't know if it was his kid or some lady's kid. I don't know who all belonged to who. But yeah, kept hitting, and like, wouldn't let anybody else in, really. It was just like, have someone pitch to you, try to hit a few balls, and if you can, then take off and hit the bases, or just walk away. This one kid, kept hitting, hitting. Yeah, for a while. I was like, really? Come on, kid. But anyway, I got my turn at bat. I think it was it Ben Hogan that decided to pitch to me. It's like I told him, like a softball, but it's like, well, a volleyball low pitch would be great. So I'm pretty sure he uses softball, under pitch, softball, low pitch, or whatever you want to call it. Softball on, towards me. Hit a couple. For the first time, almost literally at bat. I really don't remember if I ever hit a ball in a baseball field ever. But fun after probably 5-6 times, or I don't know. Well, after a few hits and a few misses by the pitcher, it's like I hit the ball. It's like, okay, I ran to first base, and then just kind of like hung out for a while until someone else decided they wanted to run to first base, or I don't know. Yeah. Then made my way around the bases eventually. But that was kind of on my, hey Justin. But that was basically on my bucket list, is to hit a ball and go to the Field of Dreams, hit a ball, run the bases. Yeah, and I did it. I know it's not like going to Singapore and finding some secluded island to sit on the beach for 5 days. Yeah, I'm redneck, grew up redneck. So that was perfectly fine. That was perfectly fine for me. And I posted a few pictures that I took of the baseball field, of the house. And then 12:45, I think it was, they called us up for the tour. The tour guide, he was dressed in the old White Sox uniform that's in the movie, which was kind of cool. He took us all. I think there was like 6, 8. I didn't count, literally. It's like, I don't care. I'm just here for me. Went into the house. There's a mudroom right inside the front door, or inside the door is off from the driveway. It's kind of hard to explain, but there's a lot of outside doors to the house, which is kind of weird. But we went in the mudroom entrance, which is right next to the kitchen. We were told either barefoot, socks, or put on booties, which I put on the booties to come inside. First room was the kitchen. The tour guide talked about the kitchen, what scenes were filmed there. The main kitchen countertops along the back wall, and that separate the informal dining room are the same. It's white tile. And well, I watched the movie last night just to confirm everything, what I saw and what I didn't see. And the same stove is there, literally, which I guess is still used by the staff that place if they need to or whatever. But a lot of the props that were it's like actually almost all the props that were in the movie were boxed up and sent back to LA by Universal Studios, so they're somewhere in California, I assume. I don't know. The couch, the chairs, the plates, the dishes, even the china cabinet that was brought in. That was all. Yeah, almost everything you see in the movie that's a prop, that's decoration or whatever, that kind of type of thing, was brought in just for the movie. They still have an old 80s TV sitting on the counter, which is one of the first scenes that where Karen is watching TV. You can see her watching TV. Yeah. But anyway, the informal dining room is right there off the kitchen. And several people, I don't know how many people were assigned to it, but they watched the movie frame by frame by frame and found items that could replicate what was used during filming. So the kitchen table, the chairs, they're similar, but not the real thing. In the formal dining room, the tables and chairs, the china cabinet, the wine rack is similar, but it's not literally the same. The couch isn't the same. They even have an old on the floor console TV back from 70s, 80s, sitting on the floor, and they have a DVD player hooked up to it, so the tour guide can say, hey, he can play a couple scenes and say, hey, this is where that's right there, and that's what happened, and blah blah blah. Then basically the last part is like the bay window when Ray, aka Kevin Costner, was looking over the baseball field when Shoeless Joe Jackson appeared. they didn't take us upstairs because that's used for office space and employees, which is it's kind of cool. I respect that, but would have been nice if just at least been able to go upstairs and take a picture of their bedroom and whatever. But the bay windows and in the movie weren't there. They were just solid walls. But Universal Pictures wanted bay windows overlooking the field, so they put those in. And there's utility lines running over the middle of the field, which I thought they were in the original film, but they weren't. So I don't know why, because people kept asking me that, and I thought it was in the film, but it wasn't. Yeah, the tour ended. Went out, and apparently the whole group, the whole family was waiting for me. Hey, Doreen. Hey, Kurt. But the whole family was waiting for me to come back from my tour, so they could take a hole in front of the corn picture, which Melissa has not posted yet. Oh, okay. So it's the whole family right in front of the corn, in the left outfield, third base outfield, whatever. I don't know my terminology anymore. That was awesome to do. Which perfect idea to do. Then we all decided, and we all had decided beforehand to go down to LeClaire, check that out, and also go to the American Pickers shops, which they have two different buildings. They're very small. It's like 50% stuff for sale and 50% not for sale. Kurt asked Melissa why she hasn't posted it yet. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the stuff for sale, the antiques. Hey, Calvin. Whoa, holy mother, way expensive. I mean, I'm sure you can go find the episode where they found it and how much they paid for it. Yeah, at $1,000 or $100. I don't know. Multiply it times 100. It's like, really? People know how much you paid for this, and it's like you paid $200 for it, and you want to sell for $3,000. Really? Yeah, no. People aren't gonna buy it. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, there's a couple items like but if I had the money, if it was half price, then I would buy it. Yeah, it'd be cool to have them. Yeah, several motorcycles that were awesome, that are in the sheds, in the two shops, not sheds. But yeah, and while we were there, actually before that, hey Diana, me, Melissa, Eric, Mom, Dad, Kurt, Trevor, Brooke, and their kid, Pat and Dick, and Libby and Dustin and their kids decided well, Libby had picked out the blue iguana there in Lake Clarida for lunch, which is great. It was on the patio, and it still wasn't too hot yet. So pretty good. It was pretty good food. Um, and then me, Melissa, and Mom went to the American Picker shops. Dad wasn't able to go, get out, but several years ago, I don't remember how long it's been, but he had been inside the American Picker shops, and he's seen it all. So there's like no reason for him to go. After that, it's like Eric had seen it all too, so he went to the whatever brewery it was there in town, and getting the air conditioning as well. So after the American Pickers, I decided to go join him while Mom and Melissa wanted to go visit a couple shops there in the Strip or downtown Lake Clarida, whatever it's called. I don't know. See what they could find. So I went and joined Eric. Had a beer. Since beer's not going down that well for me, so just a small little beer for me, which is really good. It was their oatmeal stout, which is good. By that time, I was just getting not feeling good. Was ready to get out of there, get out of the heat, and go home. Went back to this home because my kitties were waiting for me, my babies, and I was ready to get home and see them too. And it had just been so many hours, and being outside, and luckily it wasn't that hot for everything, but it was just hot. It started to get hot enough as it just like starting to take it out of me. But Friday, Kurt came and picked me up. We loaded his truck up with all of the tools and accessories and all that stuff that I've collected and bought over the past 15 years to take to Mom and Dad so we could build a really nice shop and make whatever the hell we want. Which I have quite a few ideas, and apparently he has some projects from the kids. Hey, Antonio. So we're gonna put that in the shop, lock it up. Yeah, definitely lock it up. And then Friday he picked me up and then dropped me off at Melissa and Eric's in Redfield. And right after that, it's like we just on my way home, on my way there, we decided we were going to go to Fiesta and Adele again, which one of my favorite places. Love that place. So we went there, came back, I talked to them for a little bit, and it's like I was just tired because I hadn't slept that well for a while. So it's like, I'm going to go to bed, or at least go in the bedroom and chill and relax for a while. And it's like, after a half an hour, it's like, I'm going to bed. So anyway, and then we got up first thing in the morning and headed off to Dyersville. So anyway, yeah, awesome, great weekend. It was absolute perfection. I couldn't have asked for a better weekend. Better weather. Yeah, Dick and Pat, Ben and JC and their kids, Libby and Dustin, their kids, Jessica and Mike, Trevor and Brooke, and Kason, the little adorable shit. Kurt, Mom and Dad, Melissa and Eric. Oh my God. It was a loaded, fun, blast of a weekend. So thank you very much for everybody that came. Not all of you could come for the full part or stay for the full part, but I truly appreciate that you did show up for part of it, or the whole thing. Thank you very much. I really, really, really do appreciate it. It warms my soul that you guys did that. Before I get too sappy, I guess it's time for me to say goodbye. Oh, good night, whatever. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. But anyway, like August, as I always try. Sorry, I thought I had more, just a little bit more, but no. As I always end every video with now is hashtag don't wait, hashtag make it your own. Check out previous videos or check out my YouTube page, bit.ly/TUCK1972. There's videos on there. There's videos on here. And of course, hashtag cancer sucks. I'd be a little more colorful in my language, but not that. Not on that one. And thanks to my brother-in-law / brother Eric. He bought me a bottle of Jim Beam Devil's Cut, which is phenomenal. Thank you. Best whiskey ever as far as I'm concerned. So hashtag James Beam Devil's Cut. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all your likes, thoughts, loves, prayers, and comments, and laughs. Yeah, I totally do appreciate it. It helps me a lot. It helps my family a lot too. Because I'm not just me is going through this, my whole family is. But I want to make sure if it's not happened to you, that it may happen to you, or someone you know, this may be happening to them. And what happens through the day-to-day of their cancer story. So that's why I'm doing this, and we'll keep doing this. I know I missed over a month, which I'm not going to do again. I'm not going to miss that much time again. And hoping my weekends will be filled again. Not every weekend, but a couple weekends a month would be great. Filled up with something to do, somewhere to go. So, thank you very much. Much love to everybody, and good night.